Have you ever found yourself trapped in the strong bonds of emotional affection, struggling to break a cycle that seems endless? It's a challenge that many face, leaving them powerless and trapped. But here's the good news: change is not only possible, it's also within your reach. Inspired by the timeless wisdom of the ancient Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, we're about to embark on a transformative journey to master the art of distance. In this engaging video, we'll explore the 5 vital principles for overcoming a breakup and embracing detachment through Stoicism. As you delve into these valuable lessons, you'll discover practical and healthy strategies for disengaging from people or situations that are burdening your mind and heart. It's time to break the mental chains of affection and adopt a new sense of clarity and focus, concentrating on what's really relevant to you. If you're ready to embrace the power of personal development and free yourself from the bonds of emotional affect, then this video is tailor-made for you. Let's get started. The power of detachment. Reflecting on the importance of detachment is essential in our emotional journey. We often cling so tightly to people or circumstances that they end up dictating the course of our lives. It's as if we hand over control of our emotions to others, allowing them to change course as they please. This attachment can profoundly impact our happiness, leaving us susceptible to sadness and, in extreme cases, leading us to irreversible decisions that change the course of our lives. However, it is crucial to understand that detachment does not mean abandonment. On the contrary, it means putting each thing in its proper proportion, especially those beyond our control. A useful analogy is to imagine our emotions as a kite, where each line attached to something or someone represents a direction in which our feelings can be taken. If we hold too many of these lines, or one of them too tightly, we will end up being swept away by the wind of circumstances. Stoicism offers us a valuable lesson in teaching us to relax our control. Although we can't control every aspect of life, we can choose where we direct our attention and energy. This doesn't make us insensitive, but rather more resilient and prepared to deal with the challenges that come our way. How about starting by identifying who or what you are excessively attached to, understanding the motivations behind your desire for external validation or fear of loneliness? You'll be taking the first step towards emotional freedom. In addition, getting involved in activities that bring purpose and satisfaction to your life, or that make you feel more secure and grounded, can help you strengthen your sense of detachment. Ultimately, letting go brings an incredible sense of freedom. I'm here to guide you on this journey of self-knowledge and emotional growth. Understanding attachment. Understanding attachment can be crucial to your well-being. When we become too attached to something, we are allowing our ego to control our lives. I want to remind you of something simple: we are essentially beings driven by love. Think of a newborn baby, radiant with joy, not yet affected by the complexities of the ego. However, as we grow up, the ego begins to take over, bringing with it a series of attachments that can divert us from our true essence, which is self-love and acceptance. Clinging to a false image of happiness can make emotional detachment a difficult task. When we see others seemingly living their best lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of fear of loss, thinking that we may never achieve what they have. But remember, the grass only looks greener from a distance. Up close, you'll see that it also has its imperfections. Creating an illusion of perfection in the lives of others robs us of the joy of our own lives. Detachment isn't about giving up on happiness, it's about defining our own happiness on our own terms. To detach emotionally, follow the Stoic principle: focus on what is under your control, your thoughts, your actions, your personal growth. This doesn't mean closing yourself off from love and connection with others. On the contrary, it means cultivating healthy relationships from a foundation of emotional security and self-acceptance. The illusion of the ego. Sometimes our ego deceives us, making us feel inadequate or believing that other people's lives are always better. This leads us into an emotional trap, where we constantly seek external validation. This distorted view often leads us to idolize other people, putting them on a pedestal as if they were untouchable. However, when faced with crucial moments in life, we realize that we are all vulnerable, we are all equally human. Facing this illusion head-on, recognizing it for what it is and not allowing it to distort our self-image or our view of others, is crucial to our emotional healing. It's important to remember that you are amazing, special and unique. Building your self-esteem is a healthy practice that nourishes your inner essence. Embracing this mindset doesn't mean diminishing others or isolating yourself from the common human experience. It's recognizing that although everyone has their own path, none is superior to the other. Our stories are interwoven in the great tapestry of life, each one as valuable as the next. Practicing letting go. The key is to be willing to let go of past experiences and relationships. It's like holding on to a rope so tightly that it starts to hurt your hands, but you're afraid to let go because you don't know what will happen if you do. Let me tell you, letting go doesn't mean falling, sometimes it means finally reaching out and achieving something even better. I learned this the hard way when I clung to a comfortable relationship out of fear of the unknown, without realizing that I was closing doors to the potential happiness that was knocking on my door. Another important truth: the fear of losing something is a trap. Letting go emotionally doesn't mean denying feelings or becoming indifferent, but embracing the abundance of the universe and the capacity to love. Understanding that, although someone is special to us, our fullness does not depend on their presence, frees us from fear-based attachment. Inner value. True value comes from within, from our character, from our wisdom, from the way we treat others. Understanding this is crucial to letting go of something or someone deeply rooted. It's not about cutting ties with malice or indifference, but rather recognizing that the deepest companionship we can have is the one we cultivate with ourselves. Detachment is not about pushing someone away, but about getting closer to our true essence, focusing on personal growth and becoming the best versions of ourselves. Discovering independent and resilient happiness is a deeply rewarding journey of self-discovery, which leads us to explore the deepest recesses of our being. Allow yourself to experience life in all its unpredictability, open to the genuine and rewarding connections waiting just around the corner. Letting go is not an end, it's a courageous step towards the life you truly deserve.